Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? Welcome. Good to have y'all out here. Oh, that camera, it's like chopping my head off. What happened to my camera? I'm trying to stand more this year. I got a goal, so we're just gonna move that one up there. Hi, how we doing? Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
I got a new I guess before, look. I don't know if you can see it. We got a new microphone arm. Look at this. It's all fancy. Oh, it still squeaks. Never mind. Oh, I made it squeak. Oh, no. We're good. We'll be all right. Let me see. Let's get that right back over there. Hi. How we doing, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome. We are back in the new year. Time to get some streams rocking. All that good stuff. Lovely to have y'all out here. Lovely to have you. Oh my gosh, let me get this music turned down. It's a little bumping too hard. Nice mic arm holder. I know. I got it like a month and a half ago. I just didn't want to set it up while I was still doing like the end of year recording session. And I was like, if it makes the mic sound weird or something else happens and I break something, I didn't want to be without a microphone. So it's like, I'm gonna wait until I'm on break and then I'm gonna install it. And it's so weird not having, because the old arm would come up like here and it would block so much of my peripheral vision that now I'm just like, I have so much space. I could do this. I could do some of these. And it's so weird. It's so weird. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic to have. I'm still getting used to the new one though. I'm trying to find like the spot that I really like it at. So I don't know. I'm going to be moving around a ton today. We will see though. We will see. Thank you all so much for being out here, my friends. I really do appreciate it. If I'm a little sniffly today, I do apologize. I'm still getting over the last little bit of a cold. Unfortunately, on the way back from vacation, on the flight, everybody around me was coughing and sneezing. And of course, I got sick. So I'm still kicking the last little bit of it here. So if there's a little sniffles today, I do apologize. But it's just part of being human. All right, my friends, be sure to leave a like on the stream if you have not already. We got 730 people in here already. Thank you all so very much. We got 300 likes. We can do better. We can do better. I believe we can all get up there. I know you can do it. Be sure to leave a like, even if you gotta leave. I very much do appreciate it. And I very much do appreciate Cass. Thank you so much for the 10 months if you're still in here. If you're catching it later, thank you so very much. That was an hour before stream started. Thank you. Hope you're having an amazing day as well. Bellatrix, thank you so very much. I know you said you're going to catch the VODs. Thank you for the dono. And hello from the future, or from the past. Hello, future. And Royce, thank you so much for the 7 months as a super fan. Return from vacation you have. Yes, I have. I have returned from vacation. We got Alenia with the 12 months full tree time. Look at that. Look at that full tree. 1 year of flipping and crafting. Strong going, baby. I think you meant going strong. I don't know. Either way works. I like it both. Arthur, thank you so much for the 11 months. Glad I can make it live. Lovely to have you. Welcome. Lizosaurus got the purple tree with the 24 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you for everything you do around the community. We all appreciate you very much. We got Roglin with the tier 2 membership upgrade. We got Magsy with the 23 months. 1 more month until we got another purple tree in chat. Happy New Year. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm moving my little foot standing thing forward. I gotta get the good support for the feet. Amisha, thank you so very much for the 7 months. Thank you for brightening my day. Hope you have a good 2024. Hope you all do as well. I think it's gonna be a good one. I've got good vibes going into this year. I'm just gonna try and carry them for as long as I can. April, thank you so much for the 1 year as well. Happy New Year in real life and as membership months. Got another full tree. Next giant tree when? Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. Why is hardcore crossed out? Did he die? Because we're not playing hardcore today. We're gonna do some creative planning and doing some just working on things around in the world and all that. I just want to design some city buildings. Those ones then in the few streams around the holidays that we did of kind of building the stone shapes out for them. The way I kind of work through it is I do that first and then I go back in creative and kind of get everything flushed out so I can get a better idea of how we're going to design everything. So today we're going to do some of the designing because I haven't played Minecraft at all I played like an hour yesterday, an hour and maybe 2 hours yesterday, and an hour the day before. So I'm really rusty. Like moving around in game, I'm just like don't like it doesn't feel right. Like I'm not back in it yet. 2.5 weeks not playing Minecraft, and I'm like, how play game again? I don't know. So today I want to do just like a little bit of creative planning and kind of focus on that, and really just kind of take the element of death out of the stream. If we're playing in the actual hardcore with everything, all the distractions of stream and all that, I definitely would not be paying attention well. So until I get back in the Minecraft flow, I was like, let's just do another little creative stream here and doing all that. Also, fun announcement I haven't mentioned it yet. I told the mods so they could have a heads up. I'm going to be live streaming again tomorrow. We're going to be playing Lethal Company with some friends. I've never played the game before. If you don't know what it is, it looks really, really entertaining. It kind of seems like the new Phasmophobia trend where you just run around with some friends being goofy and trying to finish the game, or whatever you do in the game. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm playing with some pros. They've all been streaming a bunch. What time? Right now, tomorrow. I think we said 11 a.m. Pacific. If not, I'll update on Twitter. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing that tomorrow about the same time as right now. And like I said, I've never played before. I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be a great time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Roglin, thank you so much for the 14 months if I didn't get you already. And Parch, thank you so much for the 16 months. Happy New Year right back to you. Thank you everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. We got 830 people in here. We're at 450 likes, I believe. I think we can get to like 600 likes. Who are we streaming with? I don't want to say yet because there's a few tentative people. We're going to be doing a modded lobby, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So we can have more than just the base 4 people. Right now there's 5 people in total, including me, and maybe 1 or 2 more are going to join up. Who knows? If y'all didn't hear, Minecraft Legends, there's some new news that came out this morning that I'm really bummed about. I don't know about you all. They are stopping future development on Minecraft Legends. There's an article that came out on minecraft.net if you want to check it out. But unfortunately, they are putting out their one last Legends update, and that is going to be it for the game, which is a bummer. I feel like Minecraft Legends had so much hope. I know, it's been under a year, right? It's under a year since the game released, and I'm really bummed about that. But I feel like Minecraft Legends had the chance of defining a new genre, and they were so set in making it very, very approachable for anybody to just pick up and jump in and play that they completely missed the mark on it. So I kind of hope that if Minecraft keeps doing these spin-off games, that they do a better job of actually researching what will work in that game instead of just trying to do a weird Minecraft spin. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
No, I'm with all of you. I bought the game too, and it sucks to see it not developed any further. I booted up a few months ago, and I was like, it's getting there. It's getting better. It's getting better. And then I went into PvP with some friends, and if we weren't in a Discord call, would have been a terrible experience. And we got in there, and we played like 6 or 7 matches, and never lost. Like, there wasn't even a chance of us losing because the other team that we were against, they couldn't communicate with each other, and so they kept sabotaging their own team. And I think that alone, the ability to sabotage your own team and ruin any progress your fellow teammates are making, that ruined the game. Like, that in itself is yeah, I don't know. I think they should stop making Minecraft like spin-off games. It's one where they keep outsourcing to different studios, so it's not taking any development time away from Minecraft. So I really don't mind that they're doing it, but I wish that they would stop taking the approach of being an indie studio and trying to do something new, if that makes sense. Because Minecraft has always treated themselves like an indie studio, but they're the biggest game in the world. Like, you can't really do that anymore. They're kind of outscaling the indie studio, but they're still developing like an indie studio. So I'd like to see it move more towards like a professional, more thoughtful, thorough type of vibe, especially with these spin-off projects, and not kind of sitting in these, oh, we're just gonna have a few small people developing it, because then it gets really pigeonholed into, we're going this way, this is the route we're down, and they need more people in there to bring in new ideas and different perspectives. And Yeah, I totally respect the indie feel of the company. I love that. I mean, if I was working in game studio, I'd want the same thing. I'd want to have my own autonomy to make my own decisions on the game that I'm developing. I wouldn't want to just feel the checklist in there, but I think they need more people in the room presenting other ideas. And I think that's where Minecraft Legends really fell flat. They had a lot of people that were passionate about RTS games and then really got held up on this is the way the game's going to work and this is the way we're going to do it, and let's go down that rabbit hole and see where that goes. And they passed the point of no return, and then they couldn't change it, and that's why the game failed. Where if they had more people in the room playing devil's advocate early on and being like, well, what's this way in here, like, I think they came from it the way Minecraft Legends to me I think was developed, and this is not a hate towards the developers at all, I think it's a really good way of developing strategy games, is Minecraft Legends was developed with single player in mind, and then multiplayer was added on top. But single player wasn't something that was endless to play. There was no continuation besides just replaying the campaign and some things being different. You'd have a different world seed, but you'd still play the same story. It just determined instead of walking out your base and going to the left, you might go to the right. And that was the full change. That was all that they changed in the game as far as like replaying the campaign. You could change the difficulty, but once you beat the highest difficulty, then which really was not that difficult anyways, then there was no difference to it other than where things were located. And maybe the order you unlock things, but that to me is not innovative really. Their monthly like challenges that they were putting out, the Lost Legends, those were cool, those were fun, those were really innovative, but they weren't coming out quick enough, and because you could only do the one at the time, it really flopped. So I think if they had some developers from the start that were there with a focus on, I'm here because I love strategy games and I love PvP in strategy games, and they had somebody looking at it from that perspective, there would have been a lot of red flags coming up a lot earlier instead of waiting for it to full public release and people like me ranting on Twitter being like, dude, these things are so bad.
Pleased to meet you.
It's one of those where if I was sitting in the room with them early on, there's a lot of things I've been like, what do you mean I can't talk with my team that I'm forced to play with, and I can't play a 1v1, I have to play a 4v4, and I have no way to communicate with my team. And then also our team completely shares resources across the board, and there wasn't even a way to ping to say, hey, let's gather here and do that stuff early on. Like, that had to be added. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that they continue to do this, and I hope they continue to innovate and try new things, but also it's just one of those where like it just needs a little bit more to it coming from like my background in strategy games. We'll get into Minecraft in a second. I know. I just wanted to chat and catch up with y'all, especially some new news that came out this morning. If you don't know, my background in strategy games, I was a top 100 Master League player in StarCraft 2 for 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s. Me and my buddies that played 4v4s, we were top 25 Master League. So like I have a lot of PvP experience in StarCraft and strategy game genres, and that is what I play. Like if I want to go high level in PvP, I'm picking a strategy game. That's where I go. If you ever see me in Battle Royale, like you for sure can kill me. If you ever saw me in like Fortnite or something like that, I'm dead. Like I will be the first person out unless somebody falls off a cliff. Like I will die. But if you put me in a strategy game, like good luck. Like so I'm just bringing that up as where my brain is at with strategy games. I have all of that knowledge, and like in StarCraft 2, I've played more than 10,000 matches. Like I played a lot. Like I played a lot of those games. You might remember like when we did the Age of Empires 4 stream or the Age of Empires 2 streams, if you were in those a long time ago, when we were playing with Scott and Sausage and Gem and all them, like I literally could not turn my brain off from playing at that high level. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna actively just chill and go slower so that they can all play because I'm really excited for it. And then I was like, no, I literally can't get my brain to not. No idea you play StarCraft 2. Yeah, I was a Zerg player. I absolutely loved it. It was so fun. Booting up chess.com right now. I was never good at chess. I like the real-time strategy genres. Like that's where I really excelled a lot. But Minecraft Dungeons, I feel like they did well, at the end, but by that point, most of the player base had already abandoned it. So I think they're too late. The route that Minecraft Dungeons was taking at the end of their development life was the route they should have started with, but that's, I mean, hindsight 2020 type thing. But yeah, they definitely relied on the Minecraft IP to get sales, and then delivered a not great game. Well, I know PvP in Minecraft Dungeons, most of those types of games don't function well with PvP. Most of the, like, why am I blanking on what the game genre is? Like Diablo 4's, Path of Exiles, and all those, PvP is definitely an afterthought, where most of it is your characters are doing such big numbers and your health pools are so small that PvP turns into the first person to attack wins. And there's not too much defensive stuff. It's all about how can I do more damage to take the thing out. So yeah, is Dungeons any good? It's not being developed anymore, but yeah, I think it's good. I think it has a lot of fun to it. Roguelike, yeah, dungeon crawler, yeah. I love Protoss. I wanted to be a Protoss player so badly when I played StarCraft, but I couldn't get it right. But Zerg clicked really well for me. I played a lot when the like Roach meta was huge, when you could get like a 200 population Roach like army like 8 minutes into the game. Loved that one. I can't remember who came out with that strategy, but like that's when I was in my prime and I had that down. I was you get like by 3 minutes you had 5 hatcheries, 6 hatcheries out, all with mineral gathering going on with your drones, and then you just have so much money coming in, so many minerals that you could just keep building roaches like endlessly. As soon as a larva popped up, you just like new roach, let's go. You just overwhelmed the other team. It was so fun. I love that. It got nerfed pretty bad, but I had moved on to, got too busy with sports in college that I had to, and then moving into college, so I kind of stepped back on it a lot. 1,000 viewers, look at us go. Wow, thank you everybody. We're at almost 600 likes. We're getting there. But I think with that is Minecraft time. We got this right here. So just for full perspective going into this today, where we're at, this is the real hardcore world. I wanted to show this before we got in there, just because I did make a copy of the hardcore world. So here we have this one. This is where we left off the streams last time. Yay, fancy stuff in there. And then what we're going to be doing today is we're working in this copy. It still says hardcore, but I turn cheats on, and I do this when I'm designing things. As I make a copy of the world, I delete all my gear. I guess I haven't deleted tools yet, but it's not something that I could ever go back and like turn back into the world. So I do that. And this is kind of the easiest way to have that background because everything's built into the terrain already. So what I've been working on so far, actually I need to do this. And then we need to get this guy out, and this is going to be our replace tool. I'm just using world edit today. I don't need any axiom or anything like that. But yeah, so we're in here today. I've already kind of worked on these. You might remember in the last streams, we started working from our mansion up here, where we have this and the whole upper city section. And we have this all in there, and it's coming down here. And I started by designing this one. This is going to be the clockmaker. I need to pull up the map so I can have that ready. 1 second. Sorry, I forgot to do it. Let's do this. There we go. This is the plan we came up with before. Does that work? It does. So we have the watchmaker here. We have a guild hall covering the street there. We're gonna have a school over here in stables. This is gonna be a little garden plot. There's an herbalist in here, a potion shop, barber shop, post office, and then the theater. And then we want to have colors, all of the color storage in a giant candle factory right down there. So that's kind of the main goal that we're working on so far. We just got to actually do it. Which brings us to where we have a few designs going in. I'm not adding too many crazy details into it yet, because the way I like to design things is just kind of get the rough shapes in, do this, and then I come back in it actually in game and add in the extra little bits and things throughout the place. But I figured watchmaker, maybe a little steampunky, so we have some gears. We got this little back pathway over here, and it's looking pretty good. What's the blue line? Oh, that was roads. So like where we wanted to have some roads going like this, coming all the way up here. This is where those old shulkers were that we had laid down with all the stone. Yeah, so the herbalist I've already kind of got sorted. We have a few herbs going out in front. We're gonna have a little sign there, and I love this color palette on it. I grabbed it from that building down there and just kind of brought it up here because it's all within the city and all that cool stuff. Then we come over here, and this is part of the potion maker, so it's kind of two different buildings. I wanted a lot of contrast between the two, so we ended with this. And I also wanted the connection between the two. We have nether woods and we have nether woods, so it kind of links them together, of herbalist to potion shop. So the herbalist harvests everything, and then once we get into game, we're gonna have a little back door in here. Oh, I never textured that. We will just turn it all into crimson. And maybe a little like that. But the idea is that up here, there's going to be a little back doorway that leads into, we'll flatten this out a touch, bring that root down a bit further, and maybe a retaining wall back there. And they can have a little back garden area. Or maybe we just like bring it out and have a little staircase coming up and use this flatter section. That could be kind of fun too. But yeah, we'll see. Potion maker over here, I'm still doing some of the details on, but we've got these big vats up here, like big, they have a little pipe going between them and all that. Thought it was pretty fun. And then I'm thinking of this just to save a little bit of resource. We can kind of do something like that. I added this weird little like U-shape thing at the base that I kind of liked, just for something different, but I also think we need a little bit more up there. And then for that, I just transitioned into light blue terracotta for fun. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. Also, Scribbly Dibbly, thank you so much for the 7 months at tier 2. I really do appreciate it. Scythebow, thank you so much for the 11 months. Hello, hope all is well. Love your lives in fWhip. Can't wait to see your new ideas. Thank you so very much. And Otzi One Eye, thank you so much for the 16 months at tier 2. Super excited for the new year of building. Remember, chat, toss a like to your flipper. Exactly. They said it, not me. I just repeated it. This right here is the barber shop that we were going to work on. So we got the little barber post there, and then I kind of started it, and I was like, I'll just do this on stream. So I figured we kind of work on this over in here. As far as the floor and everything, the pathway goes, we're just going to leave it blank for now. I'm going to come back in the actual hardcore world, and we'll detail all that out. Probably bringing this mud pattern down, so I'm kind of keeping that in mind. For the big guild hall here, I want to do this mostly out of brick. I think like brick and terracotta would be the good, like be a good combo for it. And I was kind of thinking the arch here could be out of stone. What I really want it to be is out of the tough brick. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the new tough blocks. And then, but I think we'll just do, I think like brick along all of this and granite and stuff. And then maybe some mud in there. And then the tower is probably going to be pretty similar to that guy, just to keep it on theme. Got the 666 like for the live. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is kind of the base plan for now. I don't really know what I want to do with this one yet. I just know I want to do the barbershop here. I'm kind of thinking we just go with kind of more basic wood colors, at least for now. It's going to contrast a lot to those, but I think that's okay. I don't know. We could do a little to kind of connect the spruce across. Bring that coming all the way back here. For those who aren't familiar with it, I'm just using the world edit as a replace tool that you can use. Super easy. Absolutely love it. It makes building a million times easier. So we just use that. At work, had to jump out for a couple of minutes, so we are building a plan for the hardcore world, I'm guessing. Yes. Whole purpose of today is to be able to get ready to start building once we get into like actually recording the video. So this is mostly the behind the scenes that I don't typically show. And I was like, you know what? It's the new year. I want to talk with people before I just sit in my office for a while doing nothing. What is the command? You need world edit and you just do replace 4 and it sets it to cobblestone to begin with. You can just do /replace in any number. And then you just left click to copy, right click to paste. Makes it super easy. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. Love the behind the scenes. I figured some people would like it. I was like, we'll see. Maybe there'll be a few people who enjoy it. Thinking back here just to make it a little different. We can do that, and then this whole wall here is just gonna be our packed mud. I don't know. I remember that we had a lot of ideas for, what was this? Wasn't this like a waterfall in here? Yeah. Waterfall that'll disappear into some sewers, and then we're gonna have it pop up, what, like right down there, and then go like straight out that way? Yeah, okay, I remember. I kind of remember what we were doing. Oh, we caught a pillager. Okay. You could also leave some villagers of the city, make them more alive. I want to do that eventually, but right now there's too many holes, and they would all end up trapped in the underbelly, where, you know, there's an actual village. But moving on from that, and the bottom of a village house that I just tore the wood section off of. So once we can get that figured out and like cover in everything so there's no place to fall down. So I think adding villagers is going to be like the very, very final step. Like that's where my brain is going right now on all of it. What do y'all think we should do with this for this stone? Because we have this mud back here, and this is going to be a mud road. So I'm not really thinking mud on there too much, but what if we did like we could just do like terracotta, because that's kind of a nice in between. And some bricks, maybe? I don't know. Let's try it. I don't know if it's going to stand out too much because these are such dark colors over there. Deep slate could be good. We have a lot of deep slate in the area already. And there's already a deep slate little retaining wall right there. So I feel like, and this is a deep slate floor, that would just look like a continuation of that. I guess it's deep slate and basalt, but same. Same. But different. So we could do something like this. It's kind of cool. Maybe. Why not leave it stone? I have like this weird aversion to building with stone. I don't know why. I just don't like building with stone. Couldn't tell you what it is. If I can not use stone, I don't use it. I think it's because I see stone so much everywhere in the world, and I want things to be so different. Polished granite on the sides. I think that'll make it a little too defined. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Get these up here. I don't like showing the bottom of the block. Okay, zombie. Not the time right now. No, we're not dealing with zombies today. Thank you. Yeah, I did hear Matt Pat's retiring. I'll be honest, I've never watched any of their content. It's not out of anything. That's not really content I watch. I mean, it's crazy seeing like such an OG YouTuber retiring. But yeah, I mean, before I started recording videos, I never watched YouTube. So any of like the OG YouTubers that are retiring or were doing things or no longer doing things, I didn't know them. I just did not know they existed. So whenever people are like, did you know about this like really OG Minecraft video or thing going on? I'm like, no. Like, do you remember this old trend? Like, if it was before my time of uploading, I don't know it. Never have, never will. I lived a simple life before.
Pleased to meet you.
Light gray concrete powder. That made me realize I like boys when I was 12. Hey, there you go. Do you plan to light Matica this build in the hardcore world? Yeah, probably, just to get the resource count. And then I usually come back in and just like screenshot, like I'll go like this and be like, okay, screenshot,
Pleased
and
to
then
meet
I'll
you.
take that in and just try and build off the screenshot for a lot, or I'll usually put the Lightmatica in so it's in place, and then I'll screenshot and build off that so I can actually show building on cam. Because people get really weird if you show, like, if you show Lightmatica in a video, people are like, you cheated! I'm like, no, I didn't. But okay. So I just try and not show it too much. What leaves do we want to do here? We use mostly azalea, like flowering azalea leaves around the city, so maybe for now we just put those in here. Another little one right up there. I don't know. Deep dark red, maybe. Dried kelp block as a sign. Wait, actually, dried kelp block. Not a sign. Might be a little too dark. And those lines. I like the idea, but I think it's a little too much for here. But I know somebody said light gray concrete powder as the base, but what if we did... Now that's funky. Exactly. Actually, we want to do... I tried. And we can do a little campfire. So the second shovel is literally just to extinguish campfires. That is its purpose for existing. That's gonna be like barely poking out. I think this one needs a little chimney off of it too. So
Pleased to meet you.
for now, let's just do a little cobbled deep slate. Maybe right there. He can just be a short guy. He doesn't need to have too much. He can be our short king. Myra, thank you so much for coming to support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Also, Lulu Goblet, thank you so much for the 12 months. Already a year. Hope you're fine. Also, like always, peeps, remember to hydrate and like the stream. Exactly. Also, Jay, thank you so much for the 8 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy other people's thought process on the behind the scenes, so always interesting to me. Awesome, 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 awesome. I've seen a few other people doing creative streams recently, and I was like, I want to try that. And then I was in somebody's yesterday, and they're like, yeah, creative streams get so many less viewers. And I was like, oh no. But we're vibing today. We're chilling. I think we just put some oak along here because I like the concrete powder just being at the end. I think that'll look the nicest. It is kind of big though. There's kind of a lot up there. What can we do at the base? What we could put like a composter, or maybe we do like a loom. We do like a... Nope. Ooh, I do like that. I actually like that a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Stripped acacia logs to the roof, or maybe kelp blocks. We could do some, I like the acacia roof idea. That could work. I was planning to do like stairs and things, but maybe we have a full acacia roof right there, and it pops a lot. What would acacia log be? Is it acacia log's a little, oh, come back, campfire. Acacia log's a little bit duller, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is a test copy of the real world. This is not the real hardcore world. That's a copy. I feel like we could do acacia here, but then we need to tone it down with something. Mostly because I don't want to gather this many acacia logs. We need to add some mixture, some texturing. Some good vibes. But I do like this little... I love acacia next to warped. I just love how those colors work together, so I'm very down for this. Let's get this all in here. Maybe we do some... We could do some terracotta or something. More red. This is the red district of the town. So So that is a fair statement to make. This is supposed to be the red-orange district of the town as far as roofs go. Granted, and that was supposed to be like the deep slate area, like darker tones, but I added a lot of red in there. But it actually, this must be meant to be like earthy tones. So we have like the aged copper, we have the jungles, a lot of the jungle coppery looks, and we have a lot more spruce and things. That kind of whole theory of colored districts really just went out the window one day when I was building, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with it. But there was a lot of deep slate down there, and like the blackstone roofs and everything. Copper, we could try some copper. We have the copper right there, so orange concrete, orange star pumpkin. Thoughts? Bright as heck. But we could do like a gradient. Let's see, if we did that, then that would go into, that's too much of a change. We need it in between. So we could do like pumpkins at the top. I know it's gonna be kind of wonk. Is there a copper that can work to blur these together? That's kind of almost like bam, bam, bam. Acacia planks. Yeah, that, you're right. Thank you. Acacia planks much better. And then we can go into here. And we need something to go into that. When's the new video coming out? I haven't even started recording it. Why don't you use the gradient of the stone storage? Ooh, good call, Spirit Almond. What did I do here? So we skipped acacia log, and we went from orange to you. I kind of forgot this existed. Thank you. And we did that. And then we had a little orange concrete powder mixed in at the top. Oh, I need that one. I meant to delete that. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe without the orange concrete powder, because then I don't have to add gravity blocks or something below it. Bamboo. Bamboo would be a little too on the yellowy side. Okay, so if we start with these two right here, and then that's going to go into you. Gets rid of our acacia log, but that's okay. Saves me a lot more materials. You think I got that many acacia logs sticking around when I could instead use pumpkins? Or wool? Yeah. Yeah, right. We'll just, I like to start my gradients with just getting them roughly shaped in. So we'll go along the base here and get these guys. There. And then this would be you. So that's like our rough. And then we just need to come back and blur it. And this will save a lot of materials. It's not really barbershop style, but that's okay. Yeah, we can vibe. We can vibe with that. That's okay. Sure. Listen to me. Okay. Honeycomb is more yellow. Yeah, honeycomb is a weird one. Honeycomb is very... I have a hard time seeing honeycomb for anything other than the block. Like when you start to get out here, you can still see that. You can still see the texture in the honeycomb, or at least I can. But you kind of lose the texture in the melons. You have to get all the way back out here to not see the texture in the honeycomb. I kind of like this. It looks like a little fire. Weathered copper, we could try that. I think this one that we have right now, honestly, I'm trying to use more orange terracotta, because if you remember from when we cleared the mesa out, I have 4 double chests of orange terracotta, so I'm trying to work through it a little. So I would like to ensure that we keep the orange terracotta in, and whatever that means from there, and I don't know. We'll see. Use some. I kind of like that. That works pretty well. We get a fun little vibe down here. And then I think what we need to do to weight it a little bit more is we need to get ourselves fences or trapdoors or slabs. Maybe we do slabs. Let's just bam, bam. And then we're also going to do bam, bam, bam. We never finished this side. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We're not going to put a window back there. That's okay. Ooh, geez, leg. Hi. And then that stone will stay. I'm just kind of leaving stone that we don't really need to cover right now. And when we hopefully maybe potentially at some point in the future do interiors, then we can come back in and fix it all. Ooh, maybe here we can do a little bamboo trap or bamboo door. Get a little pop of color. I would describe some of your project ideas as unhinged, but I mean that as a compliment. Yeah, no, I fully acknowledge that. That's fair, yeah. Spruce door. This is gonna be like a storage area down here. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. fWhip doing interiors a rarity. Hey, we did 100 days of interiors. We're on day 5,895. That's more than 1% of the time in this world has been spent on interiors. If anything, it's like 2%. Close. About a prismarine wall in the barber signs, since they were red, white, and blue. Were they blue? I thought barber shop signs were just white and red. When is the next episode coming out? End of the month sometime. I don't know. Oh, I did have a question on the poll. Speaking of content and videos and stuff, on the poll I put asking people if they like short form content. I'm kind of thinking about doing some. I'm thinking about making some shorts again just to see what would happen. Mostly just because I have a lot of random little video ideas in my brain that I don't know if they quite make sense for a full video, but I think they can make really cool little tiny little bits, just a little clip or something here and there. I think I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna put you on top. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. So I don't know. I think I might. Oh Lord, no! I avoid 90 shorts 99% of the time. Well, we could be the 1%. Got it. Cool. Goals. So I think I might try some for a little while just to see. Mostly because I know a lot of people are doing shorts right now, and most of the like YouTube growth people are seeing is coming from doing shorts, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to get in on that, especially on the Minecraft side. Like some people I know are just growing like crazy through shorts right now, so I'm kind of thinking that, I don't know, just a new thing to try for the new year as we're working on stuff and trying out new shorts equal dopamine hit. Yeah, the way that I view short form content is I'm just sitting somewhere and I'm scrolling on my phone and I'll watch it. But like if I'm actually like sitting at my desk and looking for something for entertainment that's gonna last a while, I'm not looking for shorts at all. As far as detailing this inner area here, oh, you need to have some trapdoors. You have yours. Ooh, you guys are both missing some. Oh no. Oh no. And then we need some, let's do some little acacia ones here just to match the roof. That'll work. And then you can also have acacia trapdoors. Sure. And then this is going to, like, this roof line is going to come all the way back in here. So like we're not going to see any of this when we eventually get the post office shaped in. Yeah, I have some ideas for little funny short bits or maybe some interesting random facts. It's like I feel like most of the short form content I don't like. It's just super cringe things that I'm just like, why is this a video? So I don't want to do that type of stuff, but I don't know. I find some like tier list type content funny or those types of things. So I might try some of that and see if I enjoy making them or not. I watch shorts mostly when I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, like in the boss or waiting line. Yeah, that's true. They're low effort too. They're very low effort and easy to click off of. Yeah, so I'm gonna try them for a little bit, see what they do. I know it's a little bit of like a messes with your brain as a creator because they count as just regular views. So I was looking at a friend's channel recently, and they got something like 35 million views in the last month. And I reached out. I was like, "Whoa, no way! Like, insane month! Congratulations!" They were like, "Yeah, 29 million of them were from shorts." And so it's a little bit of like you gotta change your brain and your mentality on all of it to be like, "Oh, okay, that's different. That's tier ranking the mega builds you've done." Yeah. Maybe something like that. So we've got this little street kind of sorted. We need to have a cobblestone right there. But actually, I'll fix that when I'm actually doing the road. Look at this. Look at this. You ready for this? Wow. You ready for a wow moment here? Wow. Wow. How far are short views different from regular views? The amount of money you make off of them. I have a, for reference, I have a short that made, or sorry, I have a short that has, let me check the view count on it. I checked the revenue on it a little while ago. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's go. So this short has 3.3 million views on it. 3.3 million views. Pretty good. Half the number of views I get in a month right now. And I'm doing really well. I got about 6 million regular views in a month right now. And I'm very happy with that. Definitely. And this thing, 3.3 million views. It's made a total of $80. 3.3 million views. It has gotten me almost 8,000 subscribers though, so that's pretty good. But it's made a total of $80. So if you take that into account, I remember talking with my YouTube partner manager a while ago, and he was like, "Hey man, have you heard about shorts? You should do shorts. Shorts are great. You can get a bunch of revenue off them." And I was like, "Okay, but like, how many views on shorts would I need in a month to equal the revenue I'm earning right now?" And he was like, "Let me show you a creator that only does shorts, and he's about equal revenue what you get." This guy was 10 million subscribers, and he got on average 400 million views a month and was posting like 6 shorts a day. And they were all super cringe. Like, I think I've talked about it before, but it was all like super cringe of gamer girlfriend plays X game with me type content. That was just very much like baiting content just to try and get people in there to watch, and then all looping and everything. It was just the absolute type of short content I never want to make. And he was like, "Yeah, he makes about equal revenue to you." And I was like, that dude has to get 500 million shorts views to equal the 6 million regular views I get. Like, I don't... Tell me, how do these numbers number? Because I don't... I think my math might be... I haven't been in school for a while, but I think it's a little... Yeah. Imagine fWhip like that, dude. If I ever do that, somebody take my channel away. Content farm type stuff. It sounds... Yeah, it was all to get... It was all like... rage bait content or throw a hot girl on the thumbnail content. I mean, like, get your coin, go for it. But that's just not the type of content I want to make. But if you want to do it, if that's what you're doing and that's like how you want to make content, I'm all for it. If there's people out there who are going to consume that form of content, then I think it's more or less, as long as it's not hurting anybody, it's a valid form of content to be creating. Umber Fight never went away. I'm kind of just copying. I was thinking about that, but I think I'm going to grab this white terracotta. Let me just copy that up here. When will the live stream be? I know. I'm actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll see. I've actually been thinking about it a little bit more of something we can do. Now that I have the new microphone arm, I was like, wow, it's so much easier to actually have somebody else in the studio and not feel like you're fighting over who has the microphone. How did I do this here? Right, we do polished granite, then we do that. Okay. So now it's actually something that could do, because now I could just like move this mic arm here, and you can still like, let me see the audio meter. Like, you can hear me totally fine with it over there, versus before the max it could reach was like here. So without completely blocking the screen for me. So the office is definitely more set up for it now, which is good. Let's do boom. We'll fix those holes that we created in a moment. So we're working on the guild hall here. The guild hall, to me, I've always kind of imagined as being a little bit more put together, something that appears like it's been in the city for a long time. So it has a lot more of those older stone elements to it that we might not have otherwise. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Is it an Elgato arm? Yeah, I did get the Elgato one. I got the low profile or whatever it was. The one that like it attaches from behind the desk and comes out. Would you all? Oh, I guess I mean, would people? I've changed a lot of things in the office. It's definitely a mess, so I'd have to clean it. But would you all be interested in like an office tour video on the second channel? Is that kind of like a would be fun, or maybe could be interested, potentially not type vibe? All right, so I wanted to do a lot of brick here, and then I love this idea with the stairs coming out and like forcing that. Does your city have lore? Maybe. Yes, would be interesting. Love to see the art closer. Yeah, there's a lot of art in here now. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff in the office now. It's pretty cool. But I did finally build this guy. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, so I got this. Actually, I can show you all at least on the stream, a few things have changed. Let me put the table down so you can see more. There's a big creeper. I finally set up the creeper for those who saw it sitting in the box in the corner. Yeah. So we now have a fridge. I haven't put anything in it yet, but we have a fridge. And you can't really see it on stream, but his feet glow, so that's pretty cool. I put the lights up on the wall in that corner, so I'd have to show on the, like on a, like a little tour video. I'm thinking I just recorded off my phone. I don't know how good it would be. Secret beer fridge. Yeah, but the thing is I don't drink beer, so I need something else to put in there. I did put some of the Minecrafty stuff that I had up there away because I was like, there's a little much on the Minecraft side. So it's like, I think I need to put away a few of the Minecraft things. Waters, yeah. I was like, probably water, maybe a Celsius or two. Yeah, that's the gaming fridge. Secret root beer fridge. Yeah, true. fWhip is a redhead. I've seen my life flash before my eyes. I know, very surprising that I would be a redhead. Very surprising. I mean, I don't know. Gem's out here faking as a redhead in Minecraft, so, you know, there are some fakers out there. You got to be careful. You don't know who you can trust. Let's go up 7 with our brick for now. 6. And we'll fix this as we're moving. Ginger fishing. I've never heard that term before. That's so funny. No, she can be an honorary redhead though. Yeah, we're just gonna start blocking in some colors for now, and then we'll evolve as we're moving. Come back in with some more detail and get a little bit more shading and everything in place. But for now, all I care about is getting colors in. Water and Celsius creeper fridge, for real though. Honestly, I'll probably turn it into a kombucha fridge. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. I am. It's true. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I want to line this up. That goes across here. Bam. Nope. Bam. So we want to go up one more, and then that's going to come across to here, and bam. And then this whole back wall is going to be a mess. Honestly, we can't diagonal this with stairs very well without it looking absolutely terrible. So we're just gonna full block it. Creeper kombucha is fun as heck. Don't let anyone say otherwise. Oh my gosh, I had the most Seattle moment ever when we were driving around a little while ago. Actually, that needs to stay stone. That's one of the pillars. I can't remember where we were driving. Oh, I think it was like Christmas Eve. We were going to meet my family for brunch. Dogs are healthy now, by the way, for the most part, for those who were curious how they're doing. Yeah, they're doing much better. But anyways, we were driving around, and Seattle is always known as a little bit of a hipster town. It's part of why I love it. It's a great place. But I had to laugh so hard at this. Somebody was on an e-bike in front of us, just biking, going along, full, like as stereotypical Pacific Northwestern look as you could get. And this girl, she's just cruising along, doing her own thing, weaving in and out of traffic, just as if the cars don't exist. Equal biker thing in Seattle. And it was so funny. And then we just stop at a stoplight right next to us, and she just pulls out of her backpack just this giant kombucha bottle and just starts drinking it and puts it back. And then just goes and just runs through the red light, and it's just going and on the e-bike, and it just vibing and dancing. I was like, this is such a Seattle moment. I love this. This is so good. And I just remember looking at Sid and being like, did you see that? She's like, yeah. It's so funny. Highlight of the drive for sure. So good. Yeah, main character, and earned it. And earned to be the main character. Yeah. We're all side characters. They're the main character in this one. What's the fridge's name? Fridge. It can be named Fridge. That's fine. All right, I know where all the Dutch people are in chat. The cyclist is the main road. Okay. I don't think we're gonna do that. I do like the idea of framing the windows, though. If we can fit it in. Maybe we just do like the front ones right here. Because that's not really gonna look great. Honestly, I don't think we do a window there. I think it's fine without. Do we do the bottom? I don't think so. No, we just left it as brick. But we did these cool little plant potters. We're not going to do that over here. It'll be too much hanging over the street. We have special streets for bikes. Dude, it was so cool being in Amsterdam and just the bike culture and everything. That was awesome. It was really, really cool to see. What do we want to do on the upper layer here? This roof is a pretty archy one. Honestly, what I kind of want to do. Because this is supposed to be along here. And then this is where the main roof goes. We'll just get the stone in place for now. As long as we can get the shape sorted, the build will look good. As long as... Ooh, that's supposed to be up there. Yeah. As long as your shape of your build looks good, the rest can all kind of just fall into place. This is number one concern. I think I wanted to do something like this again, though. Oh, there's ladders there. Ladders! And then it was going to be like a there. And then we could just kind of keep arching this up. Yeah. And we'll just double that. That's fine. Super secure. Can't stay, but have a good time. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. You have a good one, all right? I appreciate it. As the year started again for everybody, we all back from our work breaks and everything, back on the grind. New year, same me style. I think one of the buildings should have a kelp block roof / small section roof. I don't know though. Yeah, I have a hard time including full block roofs all that much. Like I know I did 2 here, but I really don't like doing them that much, I'll be honest. So we'll have to see how many we throw in. I'm down to try a few more, but we'll see. We'll see. I do want to make this roof with some stairs for sure. I'm kind of thinking just like a classic spruce roof could be good here. Or we could go back to hate ourselves level of building a roof and do this guy. Because we've only done this once. And I really like it. And I think we would need to do it again. Dutch people are everywhere. It's okay. Dutch people are usually pretty nice. So we're okay with that. I kind of want to do that. I think that could be kind of fun. Sadly, back to work time. Have a good... Hey, Scarlet Moon, thanks so much for being here. You have a good one, all right? We'll have to figure this out soon. But for now, I don't gotta do anything. Another brick roof. Could be kind of cool. I was originally thinking about doing like a diorite trim on this instead of the granite, but I think the granite will work well.
Keep it real.
Hey fWhip, welcome back. It was my b-day last week, so I didn't get to make my b-day dono until now. Keep doing what you do.
Hey, you know what? Happy birthday. A birthday to start the year. Wow. I feel like that's either really good or really like, yeah, I don't want to celebrate because I've been doing holiday things for so long. But Heroic Pixels, thank you so much for the dono. I do appreciate it. And happy birthday to you, all right? Hope you had a lovely one and continue to have a lovely one. I miss so many things. Myra, thank you so much for becoming a supporter. Smurf with the 5 gift memberships. I'm so sorry I missed that. If you're still in here, I really, really do appreciate that. That was a half hour ago. What rant was I on? Was I in the middle of talking about all the things in the background? Cole, thank you so much for the 17 months. Finally awake for a stream. Apparently I'm not awake and I missed that, but thank you so very much. If you're still in here, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jonathan, thank you so much for the dono. And Orion, thank you so much for the big dono. And Heroic Pixels with the big dono as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll let that message read itself out when it gets there. My birthday was on Monday, as in 2 days ago. There you go, yeah. I feel like that's a week break though. Like you get the first week of the year being like, yeah, I'm just gonna be, I don't know. For me, I take the first week of every single year of I am zombie. You won't see me doing much at all in the first week of the year.
Keep it real.
First week of January is not a work week. I will always live by that. Unless I absolutely have to work, you will not find me working at all the first week of January. I know I'm very lucky to be able to say that and do that, and yeah, I wish that was the case for more people. Okay, how much would future fWhip hate me for this? How much, chat? Do you think it's hate me levels or do it levels?
Keep it real.
Have you thought of making coral fields? It's a good way to add in more color. Rainbow fields. Think of the possibilities.
Rainbow fields would be pretty cool. Do like rainbows. I've attempted a few times and I get so frustrated with having to put all the water everywhere. But I guess you could use mossy cobble slabs now and do that. I haven't tried for a long time. Maybe that could be kind of fun to mix things up. If we get to like our super fantasy area, that could be some fun crops to add in. They're so vibrant, so it's hard to put them everywhere. But I will say, we do have some coral like right here, and I love that. I picked that idea up from Scar when he was starting Scarland. So maybe we'll. It's a good idea though. Thank you again for the donut. I really appreciate it. Cub used a lodestone floor. Okay, but Cub is crazy. Cub's ability to grind, like whatever he's using caffeine wise, I need some of that. Whatever he's using to like keep going and just keep doing stuff and like keep building, that man's work ethic, I could never. I absolutely could never. We're gonna grab mud brick real quick. I just don't have it in me. I could never keep up.
Pleased to meet you.
If there's ever a competition somewhere in the Minecraft world to like of players to be the first person to legitimately gather a certain number of a block, like Cub would be the one to win. Like nobody would be able to compete with that. Cub would just win. Also, if you didn't know, F3N transfers your game mode between whatever you're in to spectator. But I wanted to do that because then I wanted to go. Nope, we need to go to the bottom. Cub invented the grind. Yeah, I immediately was adopted it. There's a stone.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, undo. There we go. I just want to get this blocked in for the color. Yeah, I think that's gonna be cool with the stone in the middle. Illiterate Ian, illiterate land. Now it's rubbing off on me. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. Obvious Pachyderm, thank you so much for the 4 months. After a total of 19 ancient cities, I finally found the Silence Armor Term over the holidays. Completing the set was the best gift. Oof. Oof. I thought I was bad. I had to do like 7, I think it was. Something like that. Ouch, my friend. Congrats though. That's huge. That's a fun one. That's a cool one to be able to be like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, legit. Almost 1,000 likes. I believe we can do it. We got 1,100 people in here. I know we can get there. I just want a little stone in here. I don't want it to look like it's like just like a little soft section. That's all. Maybe do that. That's fine. I don't like these walls not connecting though. Oh, I lost my shovel. I lost my shovel. Why did my brain instantly think of Patrick from SpongeBob with that? I don't know where that came from. Ooh. Potential? It's gonna... you kind of get that little cobble in there. It's gonna need to connect to something. No, it looks kind of dumb. We don't need that. Love your vid. Sorry I didn't keep watching. Was busy with school. No, never. You're all good. All good, homie. Don't worry about it. My content will be here whenever you want to watch. If you're busy with life and doing things, do that. Then come on back when you want to. And then we're gonna go bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be easy. Easy. And then we could do a chain. We already have a chain on our inventory. No, that's not a lantern. That's a lantern. Where can I hang it? Right there. Yeah, that'll help light it up and do some things. The top of this will definitely change to something wooden. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we move the lantern to the inside, though. I just didn't like how direct on you could see it from here. Just a little too much. Yeah, I like that. That looks a little bit better. Cool. Please use dark oak for bridge walls. Like up here, use dark oak. We do a dark oak roof for this section. That could work. Let's get this thing sorted. Because we want to continue that up to here. This is how I design things, by the way. If you're like, fWhip, focus on one section, I'm going to be like, no, you can't make me. Because there is no focus. There's only place block. The block will be placed where it shall be placed. Nobody can tell me where else to do it. And now you know why I have to plan the builds before I do them in the world, because if I were to turn this into video content, y'all be like, what the heck is this guy doing? I have no idea. And be like, me neither. I don't know what focus is. I'm still learning. I wanted to do like a little trim along here, but that's gonna get interrupted. Like this. I guess what we could do there instead, we could grab a little like this, and then this roof right here could just be some slabs. Is that another window? No, that's where the thing comes in, but that still does go there. Okay. And that will have a hole, so we need to... Yeah. These need to all be filled in with something. Perfect. Okay. And then on top of that, we need some pressure plates, so, which will just help with mob spawning, and it makes it look a little bit cleaner. So we'll just use some stone. Oh, I never finished filling in this wall back here. I guess. I don't know. Make a gradient of blackstone to deep slate for the roof. I want to do something a little bit brighter. How did I... Oh, you're supposed to come up to here. It's like, how did I mess that up? Are we going behind these? Yeah, okay, so we're just... That's just gonna patch in there. That's okay. Actually, we'd want this to do here. Because technically that would be... No, because this I'm trying to go like the big roof is gonna be where it takes priority. And then we're just having the little roof kind of like merge into... Oh, I broke it. Stupid chain. And then, yeah. We'll do this. Okay, that'll work. That'll do. Maybe do a green roof for the build. I wanted to have each district of the city themed around a color, kind of like Stormwind from World of Warcraft, or how Lizzie did Animalia in Empire Season 2. So this up here is very much like the reds and oranges. And then the industrial district was a lot of deep slates and black stones to begin with. And then I started dotting in a few like earthy tones with some jungle woods and things. And then the random copper factory to make it pop and stand out. And so I think here we're kind of transitioning out of the reds. And I'm thinking this section, I love the orange. I think we're going to do a lot of oranges in here. So this one is going to kind of be like, these are going to be the last of the reds. And then we'll work into the oranges and things in there. And then I wanted to have like another district up here. I'm not too sure what it is, but I really want to have like a purples area. And then we could have like a blues. Blues are hard in Minecraft though, because there's not many blue colors. Like you have these in here. You have ice, which you can't use regular ice. You have lapis, which is crap. It's a terrible building block. And you have warped wood, and that's kind of all you... And you have the coppers, I guess. And I guess you could kind of use prismarine in there. But outside of that, like, that's all you got. Like, blue is a hard one to build with. So I kind of want to try that. I think the purple will be... Purple's not going to be easy either, though. So, but we have purple, so there's that at least. Maybe with some yellow diamond blocks. Yeah, you think I'm building a roof out of diamond blocks? People used to think the elytra wasn't Minecrafty. Yeah. I mean, use blue shulker boxes. They unrender from a distance away. Like there's shulker boxes sitting right there. As we get farther and farther away, maybe. I have their render distance turned up a lot. I swear shulker boxes unload with entities. Maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of cool looking at it through all the... Wow. Yeah, maybe they don't. What do I have on that just doesn't unload shulker boxes? Wow, we got really far away. How's it not unloading? They do? I was like, I swear they do. I think I have a mod that changes it. Another copper roof. I think for this one, for the roof here, we're going to copy this style. Raw copper. This is one of the most expensive roofs you can ever build in Minecraft. I mean, there's obviously a lot more, but for the style I build in, I love this, but it is so expensive to get. Because you go here, you transition into that, and then you work in a good amount of your waxed, which we now have a copper farm, so that's easy. And then to top it all off, you use blocks of raw iron. So there's just, this isn't terribly expensive, but it's definitely one that requires grind time with the raw ore blocks in it. But I think it's a really, really cool roof. Like, I think it's fun. I think it's really, really fun to work in. We just have to limit how much of the raw iron we actually put up here. So I'm thinking like that, and then we're gonna fill in the rest of this, and we'll bring up the regular cut copper a little bit farther. Technically, it would look better if we worked in some of the copper, uncut copper, but I don't really want to bother with that. Like that. I kind of love it. I know it's a wonky one, but I think from far away, I think it looks really cool. Like if we were to go down the valley and see the shot from up here, look at that little gradient we create on it. Like, oh, I think it's so cool. I love it. It's a bean roof. Yeah, we're making a baked bean. Little baked bean roof over here. Let's connect this down. I'm bringing it here so it can be the highlight off of that section too. Yeah. And then let's get our copper. So classically fWhip. It's a good one. It's been a long time fWhip song. I don't use it too much in videos anymore, though, I will say. I guess we use it sometimes, but it's not one of the more common ones in a video. Oh, we forgot our pressure plates. Or no. And at the top, we can add some extra beans. Maybe this is where we get those dark buttons. Everybody's wanting some dark accents. Well, they wanted a giant dark roof, but maybe we do a little Blackstone button action up there. I kind of like it. I think that's fun. What if we change these pressure plates to polish Blackstone pressure plates? Ah, we got our little Blackstone in there that people were asking for. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. CC, there'd definitely be some finger guns going just to some people as you're walking by. Just what's the name of your anti-Enderman griefing mod? It's a data pack, and I believe it's called anti-Enderman griefing. I don't know. It's the same one I've been using since like 1.8. that I just move from thing to thing, and I'm not too sure. I think there's one on Vanilla Tweaks you can check out. They usually have good resources for all that stuff. I'm thinking just for the sake of having this kind of fit the theme, this can be a largely white section. So we're gonna put these ones here on the top. Just change it up, and then you can actually have your big one right there. And then, did I do scaffolding? I'm just kind of, I like to go around and just copy elements of older buildings that I did. Because I think it's a really easy way to bring those new, like, that cohesion between everything. Yeah, we did have a great holiday season. Thank you. Thank you for asking. It was really fun go visiting friends in New York and everything like that. That was awesome. It was really cool just hanging out there and seeing the city for a bit. Our friends that live out there have been there for I'm trying to think how many years now. 3 I think this is year number 3, so they know the city pretty well. So it's fun being able to kind of see it through their eyes now that they've been there for a long time. That one can just not have a, we'll do that. Yeah, no, it was really fun trip. It was good seeing that. Holidays were nice just to get away from work for a while and take a break. And I definitely started getting the itch as I was going of being like, I want to start building things. I want to start making things again. Only you're gonna have a flower pot because none of the other ones are gonna fit. Let's do a little spruce button because it'll look nice, and it does. Wow. For the second floor, I kind of want to. Jungle would make it way too warm toned. Part of me wants to just try and send sandstone. Like smooth sandstone for the sides, and then this front face here will be something different. We could do mud on that upper level, link it into the tower, show that they're connected a bit more.
Just a thought you could do in the empty space between the two districts. You could do a mix of both districts' colors mixed with another color.
That could happen, yeah. That's like a merging point. I kind of like the idea of the harsh lines as like the transition points where like you can really feel when you're walking from one to the other, like you know when you've changed the district that you're in. So we'll see. We'll have to play around with it a little bit more. Andy, thank you so much for the donut. I do appreciate it. That's something that I have not even started to think about where it's going to go or how we're going to get through all of it. No, this can't be that because this whole road here is going to be made out of mud. What if we tried just to get like a darker tone, and we can go with dripstone. Maybe. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it be. This wall needs to be figured out, and it's gonna do a diagonal up to the top, and we'll see how that works. If it works, it should hopefully meet up. If it's a little low, we'll just bring the whole thing down. That's fine, but it looks like we might actually have being a little too tall, but maybe we just slab it. We just smooth it over with some slabs. And that is, yeah. So let's just grab a slab. I'm thinking for the side, because we have the other one being so much to it that this one could be a little bit more simplified. Maybe the secret mushroom texture. Oh, for the wall. Yeah. Have you really old ancient just stone ruins? Yeah, when we built the massive road, we added some stone ruins in along the road in 1 or 2 places. We also have a Stonehenge type build in the world, so that kind of fits. We have mangrove right there, so Enderman. Enderman. Let's try this. Honestly, we have the dark oak there. This one is, I don't think it'll be dark oak. I want something more fun. So maybe we do this roof to bring them together. This can also be dark oak. Oh, and then I do have this weird little like curve element to it. We're gonna figure that out as we go. I don't know. I need to make it fit the road. We had to change it, I remember. That was I remember being like, yay, this is a future problem. We'll figure it out then. When's the next video coming out? Probably 2 weeks. This week is kind of me just getting back into content creation and everything. And figuring out all that. 'Cause I took almost 2 weeks off from doing any recording. And then I got back and I was like, I need to do taxes. To get business taxes sorted for the year. And you probably saw, if anybody follows me on Twitter, you saw that. I was like, I'm not going to record any videos and do anything until I get my taxes sorted for the year. And then I am very happy to say that they are not 100% done, but they are almost done. They're as done as I can do right now. I'm just waiting on my tax people to finish them. Yeah, you taxes. I know they're no fun to do, but you got to do them. It's never the fun topic to do, but it is a necessary evil. So at least I can be done with it now. I'm done with my business taxes for the year. I still have to wait until personal tax season comes around to do that. But with bulk of this out of the way, then most of mine are done for the year, which is nice. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Just want to say I love your builds and you inspire me so much. Whenever I want something in the background while I play Minecraft, your streams and vids are my go-to. You're awesome. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate it, Caden. Thank you. Glad you enjoy everything. We need to figure out what this texture is going to be. I'm still thinking we send sandstone on the side. Yeah, I think we just try this. Just send that back. Yay, name, baby. I don't know. Is there a witch in here? I don't know. Is this where it opens up? It does. So we're just gonna open up all of that. I don't need to texture that. I'm just leaving some of the stone in here because I really just don't care if it's left behind for now. Oh, the sandstone needs to not be going to there. You specifically don't go in those. This whole end was going to be mud. Good old mud. Also finished my company taxes today. Ooh, super fun stuff. Doing well. I'm good. Still fighting off some sniffles from a cold that I had, but finally getting better. I feel like I haven't noticed that I've been coughing at all on stream, so I'm happy about that, because last few days were not the most fun. It's one of those where I got back from the trip and I was trying to be like so motivated to start working out and doing all that again and like get back into it after pretty much 2 weeks of not, and then I was like, never mind. So that was not fun. What do I want to do? I feel like this should just be brick. Just because we can. It'll work. It'll be okay. This whole back wall can just be weird because it leads to this upper layer. And we'll just kind of take all this. I don't think I'm going to deal with replacing all that for now. Not looking too bad in here, though. That's a good amount of space for building and doing things. And we need to get our mud back, and we can fill in this other side. How are you today for starting to get back into the swing of things? I'm getting better. I feel like I just need to really like get back into the rhythm of all of it, but I'm also not forcing myself to do it. Because I'm also still kind of okay with just slowly getting back into work instead of feeling like I have to sprint to get a video done or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm kind of just chilling for a little bit. I think we need a window here. I think that needs to be a window. Maybe a 3 tall window. That'll do. Yeah. Because that'll kind of open up a little bit in there. We can also do another little window right there. Maybe, I don't know. Can you do an episode doing interiors? I've done one in the past. If you haven't checked it out, I did an episode where I literally did 100 days of interior building in the city. So if you want a starting point, go check that out. We did a lot of the interiors of buildings up in here. It's an old one. It's before any of the rest of the city existed, really, or this lower section existed. So I was like, I'm going to try and get these done before we get too far into the city building. So you can check that out right now. I do want to start planning more interiors on live streams. I think could be fun in just getting those sorted. And I also mentioned earlier that I'm thinking about starting to do some short form content. And I think a good way to do those shorts could potentially be like little like before and after home makeover little interior builds. So it really have to come down to how quickly I can get one designed and built to make it worthwhile to do for a short or not. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? This, I feel like, just purely for the purpose of light coming in the building, having a little window there could be good, because this whole back wall is buried underground. Look a bit. How about doing it again? You want another 100 days of interiors? No. Maybe. Who knows? There will be bright colors added to the alleyway to make it not look so claustrophobic. This back alley up here. Once we get the road figured out and sorted, I don't think this feels claustrophobic right now. I do want it to feel tight, though. I want it to feel like this doesn't... I want it to make sure it's not the main road. This alleyway right here is very much meant to be a tight space, and it's simply just a back way to walk around, like in between the buildings. 100 days of interior every 1,000 days. The 100 days of interiors were so good. 101 days of interior. I'll do the same video, copy it all, make it into a movie, and just add one more day. People will love it. They'll freak out. Be like, oh my god, fWhip, wow, amazing video, wow, you did so good. I'm like, thank you, I know. Like and subscribe. I am working on another movie, by the way. This one's going to be a little different. I'm very excited for it, though. I think this is the direction I want to take movies in the future. Instead of doing the big, like, 6,000 days movie. I mean, I'll probably still do that one. We'll see. But I want to make it movies based off of projects. And I was looking at it and I started counting the amount of hours in days that I put in videos where I've said I've been working on this city and doing things in here. And I was like, we're pretty close to 1,000 days of building this city in a hardcore. So I think I'm going to go back through all of the videos that I've recorded, splice out the little clips where we're building something in the city and do that and see if I can somehow put it together into a full movie video that's purely focused on building up this and like the underbelly farms over there, and just kind of do it like here's a snapshot of this whole project, massive building project of all of it coming together. So I think I'm gonna start doing little, not little, but like movie videos like that moving forward. I made a veggie market. We got a grocery store right here. That kind of counts. You have a favorite movie you watched last year? Yeah, I'm so bad at remembering movies and things that I watched, I'll be honest. So he's gonna look great when you finished it. Yeah, if we can connect here to there, like that is gonna be so cool. And then after we get the connection done, I think I want to like get this area built up here. Honestly, I think it might be the connection and then the harbor. I really want to get the harbor going, and then we can kind of establish that front section, and then we can have the place for the school to go up here. I'm really excited about the school. I think it's gonna be fun. Dealing with all that powdered snow, not fun. That's not gonna be fun, but we're gonna have to do it. That is, look at that. That's all powdered snow. That's all powdered snow along there. That is all powdered snow. And I think it's also down here too. Oh yeah, over there. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. Call it the mango district for the orange district. If we're naming it after fruit, what would this district be? This is kind of a red apple. We have the apple district. We have the... Is there like a dark purple fruit? Powdered snow is easier to remove with water. Is it really? You just put a water bottle on it? Pomegranate. Yeah, I was thinking black cherry, but I was like, I don't think that's a real fruit. I think that's just a flavor. Blackberries. Is there a dark fruit? Blackberry. Maybe. That might exist. Oh man. All right, let's go. Maybe I'm not back in the swing of things yet. For whoever was asking. But that's fine. Okay, we'll do that. And then I want to bring... I already have a trapdoor, but we need a slab. Yes, the angle of the trapdoors matters. Don't at me. Unless they're different, then definitely don't at me. Yeah, that'll work. I had an idea for like a railing to do up here, but then I kind of forgot it was a full 45-degree angle, so it wasn't going to work. So I don't really know what I want to do now. It's a fun channel, mostly about fruit. Yeah, exactly. The Autumn Alleys. There, that's a cool name. It's a good name. Black cherry is a real variation of cherry. Is it really? Oh, I always thought it was like one of those fake flavors like blue raspberry. Now, next you're going to tell me blue raspberry is real. So I want to keep this kind of open. We have a... No, wall won't work. Wait, we need to have someone. I guess we can just have it a big covered. Scaffolding won't work because it's going to be too bright. What could be a cool little contrasty thing? So we could just do fences in here, but then we do some trapdoors behind them as like the actual window. I want something that you can maybe for the contrast. Does bamboo be too much out of left field? Boss music, yeah. The windows. Honestly, the copper trapdoor would be really cool in there, but we don't have it yet. Mandolin, thank you so much for the 7 months, by the way. Hope your holidays were lovely as well. Charlotte, thank you so much for the 21 months. I really do appreciate it. And Andy, again, thank you so much for the donut. I do appreciate it. Blue raspberries are real. No, I refuse. Warped wood, maybe? I feel like warped wood would stand out a lot. Maybe, though. I think we go with the bottom 3. Here, we just full send brick. Mid bricks. No, these are
Pleased to
S tier
meet you.
bricks. That'll work. And how did I do the texturing on this guy over here? Oh, I did a lot of mud brick. Okay. I made sure to... The alternating going up, I think, is big. The windows? No, there's no glass behind it. Bamboo looks great there. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it for now. And then up here, we just had our brown mushroom. We could do something like... Actually, we can make it look like it's like a floor below. I don't like things looking super framed in. So I try and not have them be that way, I guess. Can't see anything out these windows. I think my best bet for this is probably going to be just destroy all of the stone and then just start building from scratch. Maybe. We'll see. That looks a little bit better already. Nice. Okay. fWhip builds the interior walls despite not planning to do any interiors. Did we build interior walls? Wow. Oh, we never textured the sandstone. Oopsies. We get a wandering trader though. Before we get into that, I know. Save a little smooth sandstone while we can. Sure. Love. Variation. Yeah. No, actually, no, not at all. I think what we need to do out here, it's just too flat. It's just like way too flat. So I'm thinking just as a little fix off this back wall. If we just do this. I know it's kind of weird having it only back here, but because it's the back street and the boys would be out here, I guess we could do it here too. Just for the diagonal section. I think that'll help. Yeah. As in the hidden walls, you know. Oh, for like where we're just texturing it. Yeah, it's mostly just because I'll know if it's just stone. I think it's easier just to gather the other materials instead of coming back and be like, that's still stone in here. Oh, dude, the wand is a game changer. One person got the stupid reference. My life is a success. We'll figure out a big door. I'm almost thinking like a warped wood door could be cool. I know somebody mentioned warped wood earlier. A wandering trader in an alleyway. That's not sketch at all. And he sells diamonds. Wow. Wow. Are you gonna change the cobblestone pathways and everything? I just wait until I'm in game to do it. Yes, I will, but if I find that if I overdo things in the creative planning, it causes me a lot more stress when I'm in there just building, because I'll be like, no, this is how I did it in the creative plan. This is how I have to do it now. Instead of just being like, yeah, we'll figure that section out later. Like, that doesn't have to be perfect. We can make that up on the spot. Yeah, that he showed up right back in there. That's kind of perfect. Just right there. Just chilling. He's just chilling. I'm blind. Yeah, kind of like it. Calls attention to it with it being a brighter color. This was just going to be a guild hall, but we never gave it like a purpose. We never said like what the guild is. We just said guild hall. So maybe that'll, when I'm building it, it'll come to me. Because I have no idea still. I like it though. I think this is coming together pretty well. Shader shot. Wow. We can get rid of these. These don't need to be here. We'll get this road textured a little bit better too. We need to finish off like this whole building here. It turned out to be a little bit bigger than I thought it would, because I wanted it to be like a curve, like a banana shaped building. We need to figure that out. Thieves Guild, obviously. Yeah. Gardener's Guild. I don't remember if it came off of stream, but I definitely have an idea of building like
Pleased to meet you.
Any corner that we have open in the city, building little, like this is probably too small to do it, but building little storage closets for a gardener's guild to maintain all of the foliage throughout the space, because we have so much foliage in here with all the trees, the little garden beds and everything. And so I actually want like a full-on gardener's guild. It could be kind of funny to give them this massive building. Hey, Legend, thank you so much for the 10 months, my dude. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, back to original task, pre-distraction. No, we wanted to, I said, we're not doing brown mushrooms until we have the windows in place. And we do like a bam and a bam. Boop, boop, boop. That'll be good for this side. This one doesn't have to be too crazy. Brown mushroom block is definitely easier to get than packed mud, so we're going to over-index on using that here. And it also kind of creates like a little bit of a worn texture as it's coming down. But what we could do, we've done it down here. What about the Builders Guild? Yeah. Call it Builders Gate. It would be perfect. Never before used. I needed that actually. I actually definitely need that. I don't need these. But we could do a little soul sand into our spruce and some dirt. Apparently I got the one-liners today. This is what happens when I don't stream for a while. They all just like save up. We could do something like that. No, this is the first Builder's Gate. Don't be silly. Why would you think there's 3? We do something like that. Just adds a little extra texture. We probably want to do like legally distinct Builder's Gate. Yeah, it's where would it? We would never have any legal issues calling it Builder's Gate. I don't know what you're talking about. Yentl, thank you so much for the 21 months at tier 2, by the way. Thank you. Might have forgotten the milestone, but happy 21 months. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much for being here. I know you've been around the channel for a very long time. Oh, we need to get this roof sorted. Why do I kind of want to put like a lift? Like use this open space as like a lift to get things up here. Now we need to go. We're doing it. Why not? Who wants to carry things up the steps of a tower when you could have a lift do it for you? This is called detail, you know? Abandoned tower that looks like it was either destroyed by the wither or burned down. Yeah, I've thought about doing a burned down building. A lot of people want to see one. I will say, I think the burned down building is very much like a meta thing in Minecraft building right now. It's the same thing that it used to be in the building community like 5 years ago, that if your build that you're working on didn't have a flipped over wagon, like a wagon on its side, people are like, where's the immersion? I think that now is like a burned down or torn down building. People see it the same way. And so I don't know. I'm like, yeah, we could do one, but it doesn't really, I'd rather make it, this city is kind of a utopia to me. And so I've always wanted it to be something where like every single space where somebody could live, somebody is living. And if you've been in the building community for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the wagon. For those who know, you know. Working lift would be great in Minecraft. Yeah, it would be fun. Let's do this here. That could work. And then we can do some, we'll just do a grindstone at the base to kind of connect it a little bit better. I don't need one at the top. That's fine. I'm going to move it down one. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fun. This back here, a lot of that's going to be covered, so I'm kind of thinking just for now I'm not going to texture it. Just out of, I know that I'm going to be doing something else there. Like this building is going to probably be pretty tall. So I'm just going to wait for that. And same with this side. We're going to do the school here. So it's got to come up a good amount. Yeah, the flipped wagon, flipped wagon, flipped whip, is, yeah, definitely a builder classic. know we've already kind of done this on what, 3 sides? 2 sides. Let's just do a little itsy bitsy tiny. Just that. That'll be fine. You okay? No, just short. I can't word. Short circuiting. Still coming back, you know. Programming's off. I gotta take the AI back into the shop and make sure that the fWhip channel can keep going. You should boil. I'm assuming you mean build. Because boiling fWhip Ridge Farms headquarters, probably not great for the crops. But that's maybe your name is Zornoth, so that's fair. Gotta reboot. Hard reboot. Let's go with some buttons. Because we can. And I'm kind of curious what this... No, I don't want to do it that way. I've already decided I don't like it. Anything to not build a checkerboard is the way to go. But we can do up here. Wee-hee. We do that all the way around. This is one of those cases where less is more. I don't think we need to detail many of these things much more than we have on that tower, and it'll be a-okay. But what we do need to do is all of our sandstone needs to come up here. Actually, all of this can just become replace stone, smooth sandstone. Hee-hee. And we do our sandstone walls on the corners. Why is there a demon here? I don't know. He just gets summoned every once in a while. Minus all the wanting to end the whole world thing. Not that bad. He's like that friend that you'd want to grab a drink with every once in a while. And then outside that, you're like, cool, it's been great seeing you, but bye. See you again in a month. Okay. We need, what did I do for windows here? I did some where they were centered, and then I did others where they're, this is I would just copy this over and paste it there, but this one is smaller. So we had a centered window that would be here. Maybe on this side we do like the full 3. Sandstone's a very underrated block. Sandstone's one of my favorite blocks. When you I will say though, caveat to that. Sandstone on its own sucks. Sandstone when you combine it with smooth sandstone and everything, that's good. Nope. And then here we're gonna just do like a little. Actually, we're. And then over here.
Pleased to meet you.
Definitely needs a window. We can just do this. They're all different this way, which is okay. I don't like them being so consistent that it looks weird. And then what? Yeah, we did the little. I kind of want to copy the same deep slate top to it because I think it looks really nice. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Aries Centauri on Mars, thank you so much for the 15 months. New year, new builds. Looking forward to whatever comes next. Me too, once I figure that out. What's the mood with scaffolding windows? I like it because it adds a frame. It adds a little frame. You can still kind of see through it. I like it because it makes them boxy, but you don't get the whiteness that you get off of like like I hate basic glass. Like this glass block right here, I hate that. I hate these lines on it. So frustrating, so bad. So if I'm not using tinted glass, which I don't want to do here, I won't use glass. But actually we could behind this just to make it a little bit darker. What I really love doing is the scaffolding, and then you come back, you lose your interior space by doing this, but you come back and you kind of just throw these in here. So I think it looks cool. So we could do something like that, or we could frog light it. Do we want to frog light it? Get some frogs in here. Because then we get some light and glow, and it also closes it off, which means I don't have to do the interior. Love. Let's just do it like this. This is fine. That should be okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine enough. I mean, we're trying to make this look older, so having more of the sandstone instead of the smooth kind of gives that crumbled terracotta look. No thoughts, interior empty. Yeah, interior empty, no thoughts. Only build. But I love on this one over here how we did the spikes on the corners, like working their way up, and I kind of want to emulate this. And we're gonna try. We're gonna try our darndest. Because then we need to do like a bam bam. Cool part is, if we can build one side, we can just duplicate it. Copy it around. We can do something like that. There. Actually, I probably want that. Then we want to do a little bam bam. This is going to be probably 3 slabs in the middle. So then this is going to be full block here. Bam. Do that guy. We got to make sure that this stays a stair so that it kind of doesn't fully connect to that. And then that's in there. And then this is going to be another. We'll do a little doubler on that. No thoughts. Just blocks. It's been a while since I blocked, so I've got to get my brain back into it. Then we can do that. Then that would loop you to here. Almost thinking this just stays down. I like it with that instead. Kind of. Yeah, we'll leave that. Why not? Did we do it up there again? No, we didn't. Oh, yeah, we actually did. Wow. Deep slate tile wall. Okay. And we actually did one up here. And what? A fence? A fence. And then a lightning, if I can spell. Whee! Okay. And so I don't have to copy the lower block and mess up the sandstone. I'm just going to put these in on the corners. And then if we literally just copy this around, that should, emphasis on should. We go up to here. And we say, copy, rotate 90, paste, -A. Clean. I don't like it as much as the first one, but I think I'm okay with it. Missed a slab? What did I miss a slab? Oh, I did miss a slab. Sometimes you gotta see it fully completed to know what else you want to modify, so that's okay. I think that should just be a full block. Maybe you too. If you're new to world editing, the -A means without air blocks, so it doesn't replace anything that has a block that isn't meant to be replaced. Can you make a building tutorial for turtles? I've never built a turtle. Or I have actually never had any experience teaching a turtle how to build in Minecraft, so I'm not too confident I would be a great source for that. And if you are a turtle currently typing on the computer, I'm impressed. Nope. I think we just need a little bit more. Yeah, because we're going to have this building coming up. It's probably going to come out a little bit, but I think that's good. I like that. We need to get some behind this to show that they can close it. I like this in here because there's no entrance into the tower unless you go through the guild hall, up the stairs figuratively, and then through here and inside. Like, there's just no way to get in here. So that gives like some sense of why the lift needs to be in there. I think that's pretty cool. And I just think that's neat. We need to get that stone roof replaced with something like that. That's the only remaining portion. We have deep slate, dark oak, and that. So we want to keep it pretty simple. So I'm thinking right now, me thinks just dark oak, but lower it down to being slabbed up. Actually, I think I need to be replaced. Okay, we're just gonna tear all this out, build the roof, and then we will. This is actually the top, so that can be a bam and then bam. Okay, easy. And yeah, I think that'll be nice because it gives a little teeny tiny bit of separation between them. But it still also gives it variation, which is very important. Actually, we can just place off the bottom of this. I could have saved time. If only I was a thinker. I may need to chop a good amount of more dark oak trees because I'm pretty sure we ran out. And these don't need to be here. Those can go away. And then this in the middle. Yeah, we'll just leave it stone for now until I want to come back and detail it. That's okay. Yes, fine. There we go. Cool. I think across the top it needs metal bars running on the top roll. It's kind of hard because we're at a 45-degree angle. So if you do that, we're actually not even at the slab. Even up here, if you did it, like you're not getting the connection going. But we did do the buttons, so we can continue the buttons. The buttons will help. This can be a little bit of like a token for the building. Speaking of which, right in here. Yes. Secret little window. Just a little airflow coming in and out. Yeah, that'll do. Kind of late to the stream. It's okay. What about stone bricks instead? Or what? Buttons are better than nothing. Yeah. Pressure plates look like solar panels. A little. They're mostly just there to be a mob spawn proofing. We'll need to come back in and glow like in the top of all of these. I kind of started to over there, and then I was like, I'm just going to do it once I get in the world. But this is looking awesome. We still have the post office to build, but I'll probably just finish that off cam. And then we need to shape out these buildings, what do we have down here? On this side, this is supposed to be a school with a little road that comes around behind it. That little stone coming out there is meant to be a road. And then that's going to come back into here, connecting, because I wanted this to be like an archway. And then this here is meant to be like an inn stables something or another. So it's going to be like a stables on this section on the first floor, the inn over here, and then a large second floor that covered the entire space with for like a bunch of people to stay in. So we need to figure that out. But I think that's sounds like a future fWhip thing. Right now, the last building we need to get sorted for this is going to be the post office, which is this guy. I'm excited, though. I think this is really cool. I think it's coming together really, really well. I do kind of love this thing just sticking out over here, just randomly. I mean, I probably could have moved it, not because I don't want it to be connected to the buildings. The 2 blocks out is probably the best we could go. But maybe it'll look a little bit better if we have that being a little bit more solid on it. Yeah. Looking good, though. It's looking good. The school's going to be fun to make. That'll be a fun one. We can add a little flair. The watchmaker here, we need to add a little bit more to it to really sell that it's a watchmaker, but it's coming along. Bright blue guild door is pretty. Yeah, I like it. And this is definitely just creepy little back alley. We'll just add some like barrels and stuff when we come back in. The roadway up here, this is going to turn into a small garden for the herbalists, so they're going to have something, maybe like a little vine or something out here, some of their produce that they're collecting. And then back over here, we have the potion brewing place. We got I added a little brewing stand in there. Love it. And then we worked on this one earlier for a barbershop. Ugh. I think I'm going to extend this across because it's just a little under detailed for my liking. But that's okay. It's just a very plain side. So maybe what we do here... No, because the more I bring it out here, the more it's going to just block everything. Because I really want this well in the middle. I love the well. Thomas, if you're still in here, I still use that design. Thank you. This down here is where we're just going to... It's probably just going to be like a little storage room of sorts. Maybe I use that as a cubby for myself to throw things inside of. The behind the scenes zone. And we come back down here. That's cool. I like this. I think this street here, walking along up this way, you just keep climbing up here, go over the mound of shulker boxes, and you come out this side, and you're just in this, like, that whole stretch, once we get all the life and, oh, hi, all, like, the life and everything in there, and really just kind of have that. Like, this little back street walking from there all the way to the front gate here, I think it's going to be so cool. Oh, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be a really good walk. My goal is that, like, for speed, you use the main road. But for looking at the builds and looking at everything, we're going to use, like, the back roads. Is really where you get the vibe. I love that with those poking out over the top. Oh, that's going to be cool right here. That's going to be fun. I like that a lot. Immersion is satisfied? I think so. I think the immersion is here. Like that. Once we get this in here, that'll be really cool. These, like, we said we're going to build a theater here. I don't know what that's going to be yet. We're going to have a little waterfall coming down through here, which will be fun. And then it's just going to disappear, pop out here, run down that way, which we've talked about on last stream. That'll be cool. And I would love to get some more buildings coming up this hill because I want to keep the height rolling up. I think it's going to be really cool. Because I love how tall, like, that one is. I want some to even be taller than, like, where the roots are stopping. Like, I want some of the buildings to be coming up even beyond that. I think it would be really cool. Was he torturing a llama? Wandering traders are in charge of their llamas. Can't protect them all. Yeah, once we can get everything in here filled in, like this whole section of houses over here, like the contrast between like dense houses in here and then like this beautiful garden up in this section, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really cool to see, especially with this like just full manicured empty lawn. Like that's gonna be really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in the world though. I'm very excited to see where this one's gonna keep moving. What's up with the mangrove leaves? I don't know. But my friends, I think that is going to do it for today because I got a few things to do around the house. Oh, it is gross outside. Maybe I'm not doing those things today. Who knows? I'm actually curious. I got to see one more thing. Can we see any of these from the... We're kind of at the point where it's going down the other side of the hill. So we can see that new tower that we've made from over here. But not much else. You can kind of you'll see the top of like the potion brewer, but like if we're down at foot level, you're not seeing anything that we added. You can kind of see because all the way at foot level, you can see it. You see lightning rod. You can see the new tower we made from the road walking to the city. That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't need to be looming over the hill, the hillside and the everything like that. What I'm really excited for is eventually we're gonna need a build to go on top of this mountain, or honestly like something out over here, like a lookout post from here, seeing everything coming in. Like once it's all done, whew, it's gonna be good. Why am I not in survival? Creative city planning for hardcore Minecraft is stream title, so we are creative city planning for that. The giant fWhip statue with a hand, and we can rest upon the hand. Hey, Devil Spawn, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in, my friend. Yeah, unfortunately, we are just ending. I know, what? It's gonna be really early morning over in Australia, right? Very, very early. Watchtower for lovely vantage points, yeah. Maybe we can have like a beacon of Gondor type thing up on the top there to look down on the city from and everything. But like once we're up here, like this is, I love the lower city because of how like open it is, and I love the upper city because of how dense it is, and I think it's gonna be cool blurring those together. As we leave this section here, the density is gonna drastically start increasing right after these buildings. Like this is gonna be super dense up here, and then we're gonna have, there's gonna be a lot more housing density over here. School should be Hogwarts. No, I want it to be like the school is gonna be really focused around like nature. And maybe the students are the ones who run the gardening guild, the gardening stations that we have around the city. The students, as part of their curriculum, need to go tend for the plants in the city. Lore. 8 a.m. Yeah, I get that. We'll try and do some more late streams again. Like I've been enjoying the later Monday streams where we like start about this time. So we'll see what happens. But my friends, thank you all so very much for being here. That was awesome. We got what? We got 2 more buildings, 2.5 more buildings. Well, I guess the big guy counts as, he probably counts as 2. So maybe 3 buildings done. The school for arborists. Sprout Academy. Yeah, that's it. We'll have to come up with some names and things like that. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lovely first stream back. Looking forward to many, many more videos coming in the year and everything like that. It's gonna be a good one. Again, reminder, tomorrow we are going to be playing Lethal Company here on the channel. I believe the start is going to be 2 hours earlier from now, about maybe a little bit more. You'll see a post over on Twitter and everything like that when I say I'll be live and all that, but it's gonna be my first time playing. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be a super, super good time, I hope. But yeah, that's gonna do it today. Thank you all so very much for being here. Appreciate the support as always, and my friends, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye.